Hello everyone, how are we today? My name's Rosalind and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Ipswich, Queensland, Australia. And I sell everything to do with paper craft, dies, stamps, embossing folders, designer series paper, cardstock. So if you haven't got a demonstrator and you would like one, please come and join me. I will leave a link below to come and join me. Otherwise, I hop on today to do some quick stamping. But before I get into that, just a couple of things I need to do, and that's just to say our designer series paper is still going, but it does finish on the 2nd of August. So that's, what's today? So I think it's about 5 days we've got left on that. So 15% off our designer series paper. So if there's any there that you like, it's a good time to stock up. Okay, we'll get that one out of the way. We've also got our kits collection. Now I have used these. These are great for if you're just starting out in stamping. These kits are great. If you just want to make a quick card, they come with everything that you need. There's some that comes with a stamp set, and there's ones that don't come with a stamp set, but everything is in the kit for you to use. The cardstock's already cut out for you. Everything's there. All you need to do is put it together. So these are great. They're in my online store. If you're interested, head on over to there. That's my online store here, and have a look. Okay, we also got our catalogues, our celebration and mini catalogue, which is launching next week, the 3rd of August. So for every $90 that you spend with me, you'll be able to get a free celebration item from the celebration brochure. Our mini catalogue, this card, the July-December catalogue, that is also going to be starting next week. We also have the annual catalogue, which is available now. It's got some great stamp sets inside here. So if you'd like a catalogue, I'll leave a link below, or not below, probably up top. And I will, you can click on that link and fill out your details, and I will pop these in the mail for you. Okay, now just move them out of the way. And the card, this is the card that I'm going to make today. Now, it's a very quick, simple card. There is a few little hiccups on this one. I'm not going to point out where, but yeah, so my next one will be a little bit different. But I don't know if you can see, I have done the trees in a little bit of Wink of Stella, just to give it that little bit of a sparkle on there, just to let it stand out. Okay, so we'll get this moving, and the stamp set I'm using is out of the new catalogue, out of our mini catalogue actually. It's called Peaceful Cabin. Now I've got the bundle. It comes with the stamp set, as you can see, and it also comes with the dies. Whoop, turn that around. Right, well, I don't think it matters with this one. And you also get the dies that come with it. I'm not using the dies today, so I'm only using the stamp set. I also, and as I was saying, with celebrations, this is one of the celebration items that you can get for free. It's called Feels Like Home. It's a stamp set. Okay, so that's one of the celebration items you can earn for free if you spend $90 with me. Okay, and the designer series paper I'm using is called the Peaceful Place. Beautiful designer series paper. It's double-sided. Sorry if you hear my dog barking, I don't know what he's barking at. This is absolutely, I just love this, their holiday papers. It's double-sided, so as you can see, that's one side, and turn it over and you've got another design on the other side of diamonds. Now this is all, they are, I've got to remember, they're 12 by 12s. I had to remember. So yes, so that's one. Here's another one with some beautiful trees. Another stunning design on this. And some more on that side. Got some snowflakes. This is the one that I'm using today. I'm going to be using this one on the card that I'm making. We've got squares. Then there's this one. It's like a wood grain, which is quite nice, and some more little trees at the back. And then there's another one with some little spots, I suppose you would call them. And some cabins on the other side. Some nice little cabins in there. And then we've got these little trees again. I think that's a different one to the one I showed before. And this is another design. And yeah, that's the other side. So that's the designer series paper called Peaceful Place. That's also available in my online store. Just check on that. I've actually forgotten. Let me check. I'm not sure if that's in our annual catalogue or the mini catalogue. So I'll just have a quick look. It's in our mini catalogue, so it will be available next week on the 3rd of August, I think it is. So, okay, let's get started on this card. So I've got a piece of Whisper White cardstock. I've already cut all this just to minimise the little bit of space that I have at the moment. So I'll just move that into camera pose. So, and as you can see, I've already been playing. I've got ink all over me. So my cardstock is cut at 8.5 by 6. So that's 8.5 by 6, and I've scored it at 4 1/4. So I will fold this, trying not to get any ink all over me, in half. Okay, now this is our designer series paper. As I said, this one I've just showing. Okay, now I have cut that 1/4 of an inch smaller. I'm going to put that on the front like that. So I'll just grab some glue. We'll get this done. We'll glue this up. Put that on over here because I've got that ink smudge on my fingers. I should have washed my hands. Get this lined up. Sort of not doing real good there on the lining up, am I? Well, I've got hands that don't want to work real good today. That's why I'm glad I pre-done all this beforehand. Okay. So I'll just pop that out of the way. Now I've got another piece of Whisper White, which I have cut again 1/4 inch smaller than the Designer Series paper. I'm just going to mount up my little cabin, like so. I'm going to put some ink on it using Memento black ink. Just pop that out of the way and just make sure I'm in focus here. And I'm just going to pop that down here. Just like that. These are photopolymer stamps. These ones. No, they're the cling stamps. Photopolymer, the clear ones, sorry. Okay. I'll lift that up. And there is our little cabin. I've done it in black because I'm doing black and white card. You can do that on any colour. Now I'll just take that off because I find if you leave these on the blocks too long, they're very hard to get off. Okay, I'm going to do some trees. So on that same block, I'm going to mount up the trees. And what I want to do is I'm going to put a mask over the top. Now, with our cling, and unless you haven't used these before, you probably don't know, but on our cling stamp sets, we have a little backing that's on. Let's see if I can find one in here. Here we go. So we have a little backing that we pull off, okay, which then goes on top of the right stamp, as you can see on here, to make that sticky to stick to the blocks. Now what I do is I keep them. And they're just so good to use as a mask, as you'll see here. Now this is from off the back of the cabin stamp. Okay, you see I've already used it. And you just line that up. It lines up perfectly onto your stamp where you've already stamped. And you just ink up and stamp, which I'm going to do now. I'm using the Memento black again. I'm only going to use 2 trees here to put on this. So I really only need, because I want that big one to be stamped down, because as you see in the other one, it didn't stamp down there. So I'm going to use the mask for the smaller one and put the bigger one. Actually, I might have to turn that around this time. No, I can't do that either because it's not gonna stamp. Okay, let's see how we can work this. Might have to go in sort of on an angle like that. That might do it. So then we just put this down where you want it. I'm going to put it about here and stamp down. And hope that this has worked out, because I did it differently with the other one. There we go. Sort of, it's put the tree right into the house there. I don't know. Don't really like that too much. And the other one didn't turn out. So that's why we have double sides. So let's try this one again. Okay. I'll just take that off and mount up my cabin again and ink it up with the Memento Black again. Stamp that down. Actually, I might put it around that way this time, because I think that ink is going to be too I don't know. Yeah, I might go this way. So we'll put that back down again, stamp our cabin, okay, take that off, put the trees back on. Ink them up. Okay, and I've got to work out, yeah, this didn't, I covered it up too much. We'll have to change it around. I just, yeah, it's gonna go, I don't want it going on there, so I might just do, let's see, it's not worked out real good there, but that's okay. It can be, looks like it's sitting behind a lump of snow on the cabin roof. All right, so we'll leave that at that. And geez, probably should have something to wash my hands with, but that's all right. We'll ink up our little fox this time. We'll put our little fox in. He's so tiny. I don't know if you can see that. He's so cute. Just line him up a bit straighter. Gonna ink him up. And I'll put him down here. Like so. And I'll take that off. And I'll ink up the trees again. So I'm going to stamp these trees once more. just the two. And I'm going to put them over here. Probably about there. I need to straighten my cardstock up. Okay. So there. So that's all our stamping we're going to do on there. So I'm just going to move that aside for a minute. For my little, take the stamps off there. Sorry about that, I'll move that out of the way. Now with our with my sentiment, I've used the double oval punch. Okay, so I've done the black and I've done a white. So I'm just going to cut the black in half because I just want to put it as a backing on the white to yeah, just to offset the white on the white. So I will grab, it's all different little sentiments in this. Just grab the one that I'm going to use. Well, I did have, where's it gone? Oh, jeez. I knew it was too good to be true. I was, thought I was doing well not losing anything, but it looks like my other little stamp has, oh no, there it is. Looking at me. It was looking at me. So I might have to go sideways. Put it sideways, I think, on this. So that it fits properly. I think that'll do it. We'll ink that up in the black too. And we'll just move that down a bit so I can see. Stamp that on there. There we go. Put that there. Put this lid on. So what I'm going to do is glue these on both ends. Just to, I just want it to give a little border around this. So I've cut a piece out in the white, then I cut a piece out, sorry about that, in the black. Cut it in half, and then I'm just going to use this just for a little border around the card, around the, just to give it a little bit of darkness around the white. I'll do the same with the other end. Just cut it and put it on, square it up. So it just gives that. So what I'm going to do then is put that onto here. Okay. So I will put that up on some dimensionals. I'll use 3 on here. Probably could get away with using 2, but that's up to you. put that up onto where you want it to go. I'm going to sit it about there. So then I'm going to put this also up on dimensionals. Like so. I'll use a few on this one too. I like my dimensionals, as you can see. Okay, let's get all these little devils off. There is another way of doing this, but sometimes I just feel the fingers are quicker. So I'll get all these off. Okay, we'll grab our card base and bring back in. And we'll pop this on. Now I've got to get this one right too. It's pretty good with the dimensionals because you can just sit it on there before you need to stick them right down. So you can still lift very carefully to adjust. And yeah, I just have a very hard time of doing this. But anyway, we'll get it as close as we can. There we go. It's on there. And I will get some twine. Now, this twine is from the Playful Pets, which is available in the annual catalogue. So I'm just going to tie a little bow. Now this is going to be good too. Normally I have a problem, but we'll see how we go with this. Oh, amazing. Just get it to what you want. Whoop. Go around there, like so. There we go. I think that might do it. Don't want nothing too big, so I'll just trim that off. Okay, so you can stick this on with a glue dot if you like, but I'm just finding just a little dab of glue. Maybe that side's a little bit smaller. I'll put that down a bit. I'll just check on that. Is that fiddle around? It's always a fiddle around. Got one side that wants to be curled up to the other side. So I'm just going to put a little dab of glue on. Put a glue dot on, but I forgot the glue dots. I'm just going to put, sorry, I'm out of camera there, just putting a little bit of glue on that knot. And we'll stick it down. Just have to hold it for a second to get it to stick. some reason that side doesn't want to stay unfolded. Yes, alrighty. Then I'm using some. I thought I'd use some of the gilded gems, just to give it a little bit of sparkle there. I need to use the take a pick tool and just get a little bit of stuff up there. Then might use, we'll use the medium ones. No, doesn't want to work that way. Okay, we'll put that away and I'll use this then. Look at that. Put one up there. One down here. Like so. Whoops. Got one that's popped off. Let's put that back on there. Get them out of the way. I'll grab some Wink of Stella. And I'm just going to give the trees a touch. Be mindful that it does move your ink around a bit. Listen, you don't have to put Wink of Stella. I'm just doing it just to give a bit of sparkle on the trees. It is snowing. I do have snowflakes, but I really don't have a colour for the snowflakes, because they're white, so white on white's not going to be really that good. I might just put a bit here, make it look a little bit sparkly on the roof. Okay, now if you can see that on there, I'll just put that down. Not be able to, there we go, catch it in the light. Okay, so just a quick card with using black and white, I suppose. I think the other paper's not black, I think it's a grey, but that's all right. And so let me see, that's the one I did before, and the one that I've just done now. Okay. All right. So, as I said, that was the stamps, one of the stamp sets out of the new mini catalogue that's launching next week, along with our celebrations. And as I said, that I will get to do a video using this. This is Feels Like Home. As I said, it's one of the stamp sets you can earn for free for spending $90. Okay, so that all starts next week. So if you don't have a demonstrator and you would like one, I'll leave all the links for you to click on. And if you do order the host code for this month, I'll also put down there for you. Okay, well that's all for me for now. So until next time, everyone stay safe, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye for now.